take it off and show you how beautiful it is outside. I have no regrets about leaving work early. I don't. Okay? Mainly because I didn't want to go in this morning. It was so foggy and it was a little, weird feeling, right? Traveling in the fog. Had me feeling like, have you ever seen that horror movie, The Fog? When the fog shows up, oh my God, you don't know what's gonna happen. So anyway, I decided, this is how I'm starting off my New Year's. Okay? I'm not worried about leaving early. Matter of fact, they came and they talked to me, right? Hey, you been having red light problems? I said, yes, I've been having red light problems. I said, the red light problems will give me all kinds of mistakes. That's why I'm leaving early today. He's like, oh, let me reset it for you, and if it still continues, we're going to reload you. We'll move you to another space. I told him, I said, well, by the time it happens again, I'll be so frustrated, I'll go home. Because I told him, I said, look, I've been complaining about this ever since I transferred to this department. He was like, oh, so you're trained in another department? I said, yes. I transferred here from outbound. He was like, oh, I was like, every time I try to go and do OT, extra time in outbound, I guess they mad at me because, I left that department. They always send me back here. So, yeah. And that was one of the things that, I remember, hearing from one of the managers. The manager was telling me, oh, you'll be back. They're strict over there in PIC. I was like, oh, but I've never been in PIC. Well, I'm going to be honest, PIC is strict, right? However, PIC is more interesting to me, okay? Because I get to see the actual products. When I'm on the dock, outbound, I don't get to see what's in the package. All I get to see is brown boxes and envelopes. And to me, oh my gosh, that's so boring, right? And it's not enough to maintain my interest, right? So when you're bored and you don't nothing to really occupy, when I'm bored and there's nothing really to occupy my mind, the next thing you know, I'm gonna work at a station, just to bring up a conversation. Yeah. Okay. And so then now I'm running around looking like I'm a busybody, right? And once, somebody sits up there and says, hey, so-and-so's running around here being a busybody, next thing you know, the chase is on, right? The manager's trying to catch up with me and I'm trying to run away from the managers and the PAs. Yes. So I was was like, this is not the department for me. You know, I would definitely get into some trouble with a capital T, right? And I didn't go back, right? And because I didn't go back, I think that's part of the reason why they're like, oh, you ain't gonna come back to our department. We don't even want you putting in any extra time here. And I'm like, well, that's cool, but it was available. It's on my schedule now. And they'd be like, go on back over there to pick. Like, okay. So even though I'm trained in another department, I can't utilize my training because of the management that's there. You know, they won't help me further or continue, with, my extra skills in the warehouse. And I'm cool with that. All right. So anyway, it's after 2, and I just got to show you these blue skies. These blue skies is so beautiful, right? Because this morning it was foggy and rainy. Then clear until about around 11:30, it started clearing up in spots. But right now, you'll never know that it was a horrible morning because it looks so beautiful, and it's warm. Right? I got this sweat jacket on, and I want to take it off, but I'm not gonna take it off while I'm driving. That's why I be wanting zippers, a zip up hoodie, because here's the thing. I got to pull this all over my head. In order to pull this over my head, I have to undo my seatbelt. I mean, it's just a hassle. Pull it up over my head, probably knock off my glasses, my hat, my wig. I don't like these pullover hoodies. I just don't. When I set up my sewing machine, I'm probably gonna just put zippers on all of my hoodies. Yep, I just might do that. So anyway, I have my lunch. I had my salad. I was eating my salad and some of my protein chips, during break time. I've been, biting on, the hot link that I brought with me. But I wasn't about to leave my container there and risk my salad container getting thrown away, because I didn't go into work today. Because like I said, I was tempted not to go in at all, right? I laid up there in the bed and I had to pray myself to get up and just go to work, right? Because I didn't want to go, right? especially after all of that pain and shit that I felt yesterday in my ankles and my sciatic nerve. Although, you know, I almost have full compression armor on today. Yeah, right. And a part of me wanted to stay, but because it was such a beautiful day out, I was like, nah. There's no reason that you should stay all day. You don't have to stay all day. And so, no, I'm not gonna stay all day. Right? I like to feel like I am retired. I'm semi-retired. Technically, I should be retired, but hey, they said not until you're 65. You know, and if you want to take early retirement at 62, you're going to get penalized. And I was like, well, damn, you know, this wouldn't have happened. This would not have happened if they hadn't fucked over my my 401k. This wouldn't have happened if they hadn't started sabotaging employees in order to get rid of them rather than allow them to get the lump sum payout. It was horrible. I'm telling you, it was horrible. So, you know, we might be over the pain of, you know, lost dreams, but we haven't forgotten. No indeed. So yeah. And I don't have to go back until next year. See, that's the difference. I don't have to go back until next year. And hopefully I'll have a new attitude. Yep. Hopefully I'll have a new attitude. And another thing that was happening this morning was even my recordings kept shutting down. It was like every time I start talking, I got about 4 partial videos from this morning. And I'm like, what the hell? Right? I was talking, thinking that, you know, it was recording. And we're not sure when it had stopped off, because, you know, I had to definitely pay attention, because, you know, there was areas that, you know, I could not see in front of me, but 20 feet, maximum 20 yards. Yeah. So I'm just glad that, you know, I have the flexibility. And I'm equally glad that I don't have to make no excuses. or even ask permission to leave when I get ready to leave. I don't necessarily feel good when I do that until after I leave and I get home and I'm like, ugh. But there's a part of me that definitely feels guilty, right? Or I'm holding myself to a higher accountability that, you really should, stay your whole shift and yay. Okay? But like I said, after yesterday's pain, they made me not want to go back to work. Like, you need to definitely find you a less laborious, intensive job, in an organization that doesn't have all of these people aspiring to be warlocks and high priest, right? Because, naturally, they want to have, supernatural powers since, they're so common. They're a commoner, right? So, yeah. My thing is, you could be a warlock or a high priest, but, why you want to pick on me? Why you want to pick on me? That's what I don't understand. So anyway, I still have most of my food with me that I took. And I am gonna go home and chill out. If I even make it home. I don't know why. I guess I was speeding down the highway. Yeah. Every time I get to speeding down the highway, my battery goes down quick. Right now, I don't even know how much battery I have left, even though I've been taking this same route every day. But, it's just a matter of whether or not you have the heater on, the defrost on, the air conditioner on, the lights on. Yeah, there's all kinds of drains on the battery. And how fast you're going. Right? And I've been like heavy-footed today. And trying my best not to even have anxiety about it. I noticed that my front tire on the Infiniti will need to have some air put in it. It looks like it's trying to go flat. So that's something I'll need to do. Another thing that I'll want to do maybe sometime this week is change my oil. Yeah, I'm going to change my oil. And yeah. So I have some things that, I need to do. I also have some things that I want to do. And that's how it is. Okay? So, bye.